So the alleged owners of Mugshots.com have been arrested. They are accused of extortion and a variety of other crimes. Here's what's going on. The US-based site asks anyone wanting to have their image removed to hand over a substantial payment. It generated more than $2 million from people keen to get images removed, said California's Attorney General. This pay-for-removal scheme attempts to profit off someone else's humiliation, said Attorney Xavier Becerra in a statement. Though many of the charges against people have been dismissed or had been mistakenly arrested, more than 5,700 people paid to have their image removed from the site. Now, this is far from a victimless crime, and I want to highlight that. People who can't pay the fee may be denied housing, jobs, or other opportunities because their booking photo is available on the internet, as well as extortion. The four are charged with money laundering and identity theft, and as of now, the site is currently still operating.
Wow.
So we'll have to see how that develops. And this is just another sort of fact from this story that is like messed up. Victims interviewed by the inspector were asked to pay removal fees ranging from $399 to $500. So like that really puts someone in a hole.
So my favorite story was a guy calls up and he's like, look, I'm innocent. That was a false arrest. Can you please take that picture off? And the guy's like, yeah, $400. He's like, no, but like you don't understand. He's like, no, I do understand. And then he hung up on him. Okay. So then the guy calls back and he says, no, but look, you really this is hurting my job opportunities, and my girlfriend broke up with me after seeing this, even though we had a really good relationship after 2 years, etc. This is really affecting my life. And then the guy says, we'll never answer your calls again. You've been permanently published.
These people are disgusting.
Wow, yeah.
And I'm so happy they got arrested. And you know, luckily their mugshot is now all over the place.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the irony.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll put it on their own website.
They've been permanently published.
That's right. Now, one of my favorites too is that one of the guys says, no, but wait a minute. I was out of the site all the way back in 2013, so I'm not really part of this. You shouldn't do that. Sorry, you've been permanently published. Yeah. Okay, when you go back and make sure that your colleagues take off all the people who are actually innocent, and weren't convicted, got probation, whatever it might be, then we'll have a pity party for you and how you weren't involved in the site lately. Okay, and you don't want your mugshot out there.
Yeah, so basically it said that the person you're referring to was involved in the site, but it ended in 2013. He said that he was just completing some consultancy work for them.
Okay, well, you were still a consultant for them, and you knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah. And your brain is like, no, what? I was consulting for the laundering and the extortion.
What consulting work did you do, homeboy? Like, what was your consulting?
Yeah.
Like, was your consulting to decide whether or not you're going to take someone's mugshot down? Was that your consulting?
Did you consult your conscience?
Yeah.
Because I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Burn. Yeah, it's just this site is not making the world any better by existing. You know, I mean, seriously, who actually wants to go and look at the mugshots of people, innocent or guilty? It just doesn't.
Oh, I know.
Well,
Trump voters.
Well, and not only that, I mean, it is true. People, like landlords, for instance, do background checks. I mean, all of them do Google searches to see what comes up. Everyone except for my dad. So, you know, I'm helping him out with that. But you do that for obvious reasons. You want to make sure that, you know, you're aware of the person that you're renting your property out to.
And one more thing. So, some people, by the way, have been arrested for civil disobedience, and they're some of the best people on earth, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, there'll be nuns who have been arrested 12 times for protesting nuclear plants or racism, etc. And then you're going to put their mugshots on there and go, ha ha. And by the way, they're not doing any public service. The whole point of the site and the only point of the site is extortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the Attorney General says it best. He says this pay-for-removal scheme attempts to profit off someone else's humiliation. This is exploitation, plain and simple.
They don't even have that thinly veiled excuse of like, oh, we're just trying to protect your neighborhood.
Right. Well, but even in that case, you should make the landlords pay, like not the victims or the people who were innocent by having them pay. Most of the time, they can't even afford it.
But also, you can look up this information without looking at someone's mugshot. You know,
Yeah.
like that information is accessible if you were to do a background check. This is just adding to that humiliation. It's furthering that humiliation.
And the reason they're trying to get $400 to $500 out of you, because the humiliation is not the bug, it's the feature. If you want to stop being humiliated, then you got to pay me.
Yeah.
And thank God they went after him this time. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.